Today, we're at American Horrorplex, one of Kentucky's top-rated haunted attractions. But this time, we're going beyond the scares to see what it takes to bring the nightmares to life. This is American Horrorplex, inside the screams.
You guys know this, most haunted houses start going which direction, you know?
Animatronics.
Left.
Or left. Oh, left. Okay.
You know why? Because your brain always tells you to go right.
Yeah.
So that's why when you enter, you go to the left. You're also going to notice that a lot of our cabinets are open. Why? Because your brain doesn't like it. Because you think, I need to shut those cabinets, right?
OCD,
so that's why you see a lot of our cabinets are open and things of that nature.
Oh, nice.
And then we have, for our actors that are hidden, we have buttons and stuff that you're not necessarily going to see most of the time unless you're in the light and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when you guys were in this room, there was probably a lot going on. So this was all built in-house. We got air pumped into here, then drilled into this. These are actually the seats from an old army truck at my unit that we were getting ready to throw out. And then, as you can see, we got the things that actually vibrate the seats down in there.
Oh, yeah, we built that.
Yep. And then we call this the pocket grabber because at the end of the night, we always come in here and look. And when I was doing a behind-the-scenes tour a while ago, there's a vape somebody lost probably at our last event.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this whole prop and everything was made here in-house.
Okay.
This guy was having a ball.
The guy.
That's his little Steve. He's one of our faves.
Yeah, he was great. He was like banging his hands against here and then like sliding down the window.
So this is new this year, this glass. Our actor last year broke this glass, broke this plexiglass right here. So this is actually new for this year.
Okay.
They went ham on it, and it was just like crap. We were like, and it was like the second to last weekend. We're like, don't beat on it as hard, so we can get it through the last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
And was that plexiglass they broke, or
Mm-hmm.
you gotta
You gotta hit it pretty hard.
Well, you have to think about it. They do it 5 to 6 hours a night.
You're right.
And so when we hit like our big night, we get like 1,100 customers in one night. And so you have to think groups of 6, just all night long.
Oh yeah.
And it's just, it's crazy. So like this door we built in house.
Okay.
Everything like, most of the stuff you're gonna see here besides like animals, stuff like that, we built in house. Like all this fun stuff is old masks and stuff that we just put in jars with some water.
Yeah.
We reuse a lot of our props.
Of course.
So like this was a bunch of old props and we just foamed it together and put it all to make it this nasty looking thing.
Okay. Ever get anything gifted?
So we're called the Trash Haunt because we actually started after what was called Psychomania in Indiana burned down. And our owner worked there and he wanted to keep all the haunt people together. So he opened 7th Street Haunt, which then turned into American Horrorplex. So a lot of our props have come out of dumpsters, the side of the road, anywhere. So this is one of our, what we call our minor B-holes. So for our folks that are under 15, we put them above so the customers can't touch. And usually these are legacies. So these are kids that are related to somebody's mom or dad that works inside here. So like tonight, my nephew will be in here. And so he's protected. The customer, once he does this first pop, he closes up and then he gets you from the top. So that gives us a medium, midway scare and then an above scare.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Good
Now,
idea.
has he done it before? Is it his first night? Okay.
Yeah. So like my daughter who's 13, she'll be somewhere in the house tonight, but she's worked the queue line, you know, stuff like that. So again, this room is a lot of spray foam and a lot of old props. Just to give you kind of that. So that's where this other blue hole is. Which will pop out tonight for the above scare. And then we are the only wheelchair accessible haunted house in 4 states. That's why our pathways are wide.
Oh yeah.
So you're not going to find any like Fat Man Miseries or anything like that in here because we try to keep it to where wheelchairs can make it through.
Yeah, because I know that there was another haunt in Chattanooga. He talked about, because there was a lady in a wheelchair that wanted to come through, and it wasn't really wide enough for?
So we only have one part that wheelchairs can't go through, but we've actually created a pass-through that's just for them, their own scare. And then as they actually enter, they come into the back hallway, and then we radio, and our zone leads will actually go to where those wheelchair customers are, and they get a show while they're waiting to actually start the haunted house.
Okay. Now, do you have a lot of wheelchairs coming through the
So we
haunt?
actually have full-blown wheelchair basketball teams that come through every year. We go to the state fair every year, and anybody we see in a wheelchair, we give them free tickets. Like,
Yeah.
did you know? There's a lot of people, they don't have the ability to go, so
Yeah.
that's why our
Yeah.
hallways are wide.
Yeah, I did notice that when we did go through the first time.
Yeah, we don't
they
have-
were really
yeah.
wide. But I mean, I didn't think
That's why.
second about it. I mean, it was just
That's
these
why.
are kind of wide. He's really neat in here.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like my science lab in college.
Oh, I love that. Not an exit. Oh no! Oh no! Is there a lot of people?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Is this the doorway? This might be the doorway. No, it's that one over there. I'll tell you what's about. So like 2 seasons ago, one of our actors tried to go through there. They were doing something, and they like slammed the door when they did. It came like just completely unseated, and like they turned around and the whole door knocked them down. And all I hear over the radio is, "Hey, we got an actor on the floor, like underneath the door. What should we do? I don't know. Maybe get the actor out from underneath the door." So yeah. So
What should we do?
The heavy door.
I
Who's
swear.
underneath the door, Earl? What should we do?
Yeah, help him.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So like a room like this, as you can see, it's just layers upon layers upon layers.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll show you kind of one of our old school
Oh
boxes.
man, he's really neat. Where did you get this one?
So that's a mask on a dummy. So it's one of our
Oh,
old
okay.
masks. We find like the bodies and put them on there. We dress them up, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
that.
mask.
That is really neat.
Yeah, it's crazy, like this stuff. So, most haunted houses, you're gonna see these. So, like the normal peekaboos.
Yeah.
Cigar box.
Oh.
And so, these are actually tiny computers that we program here in house to do things that you see inside the rooms. So, any of these cigar boxes that you see through here.
So there's buttons, like they push them, or
there might be like a trigger pad on the floor or an IR sensor somewhere.
okay.
But we go in and we plug these little computers in, and we'll say light blinks 3 times, sounds go with this, stuff like that. We program it all in house, build them in here, hook them up to the amps, and that's what you see. So this is the old school way of doing it. This is the new school way of doing it.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Now, do a lot of haunted houses do this one?
A lot of them do
instead
this
okay.
one, but a lot of your probably old school haunted houses still probably have some of these rocking around in there because these are cheaper. I mean, you can buy these blocks at Lowe's for a couple bucks.
Yeah.
And then pick up these little computers, and all you're doing is plugging in basically an SD card to your computer and telling
And there's
it to do.
sensors in the room and stuff like that. Okay. Okay.
So in this room, what sets it off is the actor actually comes over here and hits this button,
Ah.
and it sets off a whole thing in here. So this is connected into one of these boxes back here.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if these ever like falter, will it let you know?
So if the actor goes to hit that button and nothing happens, immediately they're going to call in maintenance. My prop is not setting off, and either we'll set it to static, where at that point they're not going to be doing anything, or we troubleshoot it with a flashlight.
Okay.
Most
okay.
of the time, we can get it fixed within 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes, not until the next day. That's when we set it to static and we just go with it.
Now, any of these props, did you like buy them from any like particular company, or you just get them from like, you know, like dumpsters and things like that, or is any of these like from like, you know?
Some of them we bought, not a lot of them though. Like this right here is one that's been built in-house over the last 2 months.
Okay. Okay.
This used to be just like a little spider that we had, and then he kind of does a whole thing now that our prop master, Gary, who is an absolute magician, he just builds everything that you just couldn't even imagine. It's wild.
That is wild.
Yeah. So the reason we have this taped off is we're obviously in build season, as any haunted house is.
Yeah.
So our new rooms for this season are back that way.
Oh.
So we're not going to let anybody see them until season, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Because they're still in process of being built, obviously.
But excited though?
We're super excited about what's laying back there and a couple other surprises that we have. Our story is evolving, and it's evolving fast. So in the next 2 years, there will be massive changes to our storyline. But it'll be the evolution that it's been planned out for 7 years.
Okay.
So we're already into next year. We're finishing up this year's stuff, but we're already planning for 2027 right now.
Right.
So exciting. So exciting. Definitely like to hear that a haunt is continuing.
Oh, we're constant. Like, we sat outside last night and watched the movie that we're doing tonight to make sure everything worked. And then, you know, you're sitting there going, what if we did this? And so it's like an hour and a half of you just sitting out there like whiteboarding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. I see you do like a lot of lore with your characters. And
yeah, we're very story driven, so we don't have any movie characters in here. So everything that you see is created in-house. Our characters, our storylines, costumes, a lot of the props and stuff like that. You know, we spend a lot of time making sure that we stay in our universe.
Yeah. Now the actors that, you know, you let them dress up and things, are they in control of their storyline? Or okay. Nope.
There's a mastermind. Yeah.
So in August.
Now, can they throw out ideas? Or?
Yes. So during our boo school, so for 3 Saturdays in August, all of our actors come in and we break the house down into pieces, and then we run their sections over and over and over again. And that's also when we hire new actors. We don't know if you're going to be a talker. We don't know if you're going to be like a banging boo. We don't know if you're just going to be somebody. Yep, that's what my wife uses.
I know. I love it.
And so we don't know. So like we run and teach. Sometimes the things that we are very specific about. Hi.
All right.
So one of the things that we're very specific about with our actors that we have, he's huge, is they're not allowed to say get out. They're not allowed to say boo.
Okay.
They're not allowed to cuss.
Yeah. See, a lot of places have talked about, you know, never tell a customer get out. But honestly, to me, when they do that, some of them do it in a way that, I mean, works.
Yes.
That it
like what you doing in my house.
Yeah. Like,
but,
you know.
Yeah.
And the way we teach them is they paid for a ticket.
Yeah.
They want to be here.
Yeah.
So why are we telling them to get out?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's, you know, and if our owner hears you saying some of those magic words that are in our, because we have a SOP, we have a standard operating procedure that every boo has to read and sign off on and then watch a YouTube video. And those words are in there. And if our owner gives you one shot, and if he comes and does a walkthrough and you're like, boo, he's like, bye.
They can't say boo.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what you say, yes.
Nope.
Now, what is the reason why they can't say boo?
Because why would a ghost from 1949 say boo?
Oh, that is right.
So you guys know American Horror Story, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you watched the first season, right? The Murder House.
I did not.
I watched them all.
Okay. So American Horrorplex is kind of like that.
Okay.
So the story that you're seeing is it goes from 1940s to the 1960s when the hospital burned down. So what you were seeing is decades worth of ghosts within the Brackenhart Institute.
Oh.
So some of them might be dressed in the 40s, some of them might be dressed in the 50s, and some of them could be dressed in the 60s. But what they are all reliving is the last 15 minutes before the Brackenhart Institute burned down.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Because what is hell? It's repetition. So here's one of our...
Oh.
So this actor can do their thing here, and then they can kind of get you as you're coming around in our laundry, which we'll come around to here in a second. So we built this in here so they can get like a double scare if need be.
Yeah, is that pretty light to push?
Yeah, you can push it. Go for it. Go on.
Oh, well. It's kind of light, not really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you have to put. That is nice. That is nice, though.
Yeah.
That is nice because it's not too light, not too heavy, to where you can't just like a customer couldn't just come in and like
and most in this room, because this is where it gets kind of gross sometimes.
Yeah.
We've had most people throw up in this room. If they're going to throw up anywhere in a haunted house, it's this room.
Oh gosh.
And
so what is the procedures if somebody throws up
we
in
call
here?
maintenance, and we have a mop and a bucket ready to go for this room every night.
Oh.
Not a sawdust.
Now, does it happen every season, every time?
Every season, we have a couple people throw up in this room.
Is there a reason? Do they ever say
So the
why?
actor that works in here likes to douse themselves in fart spray,
Oh yeah.
and so
froggies.
they will also
Mm-hmm.
and they will also soak a rag in urine and fart spray. And so when you come in here, they'll basically do this to you. And we've had grown men in here, like we can hear
I
them.
might gag.
Like
I mean,
yeah. And there's
Yeah.
the camera right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We can watch all of this going on in here from our office.
Okay. Because the last time that we were in here, do they just do it during haunt
During
season?
season, yeah.
Okay, but
So our off-season events are a little bit more fun driven versus our storyline driven season.
Okay.
So like in our off-season, you're going to see folks that have like crazy colored hair because whatever. During season, nobody's going to have crazy colored hair because it's 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Ain't nobody got pink hair in the 50s and 60s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that.
So if you've got crazy colored hair, you get a wig.
Absolutely. Now, back here, is this like a scare?
It's a laser swamp.
Okay. Okay, so do we come back here?
Yep, you come
Okay.
through here.
Okay.
It might have been on during your all's event, but normally during our regular season, this is a laser swamp,
Okay.
and there's somebody that plays down here that has a wig on that's nothing but hair to their feet, and they just pop up and
That's
mess
great.
around. Yeah.
That is great.
Because it's a shower.
Now, do you keep
a
a
hairball.
tally of the gross stuff? Or?
So yeah, that's why we offer, like, if you throw up, you usually get something from the gift shop. If they pee on themselves, we have underwear in the gift shop.
Yeah,
for
we
those
see
things.
that. Yeah.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
So like we give our actors Gatorade every night. So we go through a lot of Gatorade, right?
Yep.
So we save all the cans. Those now become laundry detergent within our haunt.
Oh yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, because you guys get the cans that you put in the
Yeah.
water.
So we save the cans and they become props. Like,
I love that.
Reuse, recycle.
yep. So here's that boo hole right there that we looked through a while ago.
Okay.
So
okay.
you can then bounce in here.
Oh, he's crazy looking.
Not
Wow.
expecting you to be standing there. You're good. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Love your teeth. That is
So, come here for a second. So this prosthetic that you see on her face
Right.
was molded here in-house.
That is
So Emily and the makeup team actually mold that out of clay. We do a cast of it, and then they latex and do pulls, and we pull enough for season so this actor has one every night.
Now, do you guys do like pro air paint
Yep.
or okay?
Yep. But this right here, I'm sorry I'm touching
so
you.
much.
This right here was molded by our artist.
I love that so much to fit her face.
Yep. And her character, because she normally wears a crazy mouth thing.
Crazy.
She's pretty vicious. I have a lot of scare cam video of her just absolutely slaughtering people outside.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, were you at the last event that they had
Yeah.
with the pony? Now, what were you?
So I
Because were you dressed like this, or were you
I had
dressed?
different prosthetics on.
yeah.
Okay.
I had
Because I'm trying to recognize you, and I.
Somebody did a walkthrough video at that event, and she's very at the end. You slammed somebody in the video.
Oh gosh.
Was it Sam, the drag queen seance
Yeah.
or whatever? Yes.
I
You
had
did the zap stick.
zapper.
Yeah, the zap stick. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But
Oh.
she last year worked our queue line outside, and when I tell you that I have videos of her just running up into people, and just they're hitting the ground and everything.
Now, are you a slider or you
Nope.
just run
Not a
it?
slider.
Okay.
I want to be, but I'm not quite there yet. So.
Oh, yeah.
She kills it out there, though. She has
Oh, I bet.
she has to deal with my children out in the line. So
Aren't they sweet, though?
I love the line.
Oh, aren't they
It's
sweet?
more fun messing with people out there.
The little boy was we walked up and I saw these little sliders and I was like, oh my gosh. And he's just walking and then I see him slide and I'm like, he is a
so
slider.
last season he rode on my wife's back and would jump off her back as she would slide, and then he would jump over her and slide. They won the Scare Factor Tag Team Award for that.
Absolutely. I did not see.
So, and then when we come around to this room, everything you see in here was made in house with spray foam. And this
I
is
love
just
this.
normal gym, gym mats that we layered to give it the
Yeah.
feet, so it's a weird on your feet.
Yeah.
And then these are all paper mache with LED lights in them that are wired into our 12-volt system. And then just spray foam.
Oh yes.
This is a bunch of little props that we have that we can throw out. And we were like, no, let's make a prop out of it. And so it's on wheels, and as you can see, this is kind of fun. So this is a football shoulder thing that we put in, some chicken wire, and then we wired it for sound, and so the operator can sit back here and hit different buttons and make it talk.
Hold on.
There you go. And then it's on wheels, and then this was just an old metal table that we had, and so
Yeah, no, I love it.
yeah.
I love it. Now, most of this stuff, I mean.
Oh, we didn't hit the button last time.
Oh, did we not hit the? No. Stop it. Now, most of this stuff, did you paint yourself or
Yeah.
body gun or what did? Yeah, body gun. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sometimes during the off season, our makeup artists will come in and recarve little things and stuff like that, or we'll come up here on Saturday night and just chill, eat pizza, and just go through and touch everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen this animatronic. Is it a modified one or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just kind of, they're old.
Yeah.
They're so old. He kind of moves and does all this crazy stuff.
Does it make any sound? Because I can't remember.
Yeah. It was
Well,
a big one.
tonight since it's a blackout, the show lights are completely different.
Okay. Now, since
And then
it's
this is the room everybody gets lost in.
Oh no.
This is our little fog room. And everybody gets lost in this room. They're like, oh, that room is so huge. I'm like, it's the size of the closet.
It's
Yeah.
the size of
So another part of our labs and all this fun stuff. The reason that we have this hole is our actor broke this out season before last, and we just worked it in.
Oh yeah.
Now, is there an actor that's
Now, is this somebody or
Okay.
like somebody's face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime last year we used this head a couple of times for some TikToks, and as soon as it hit TikTok, it got throttled down, and we were like, what is happening? And it was because we were using that head. But it looks so real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
heavy too.
Because I know,
Oh gosh.
we know an owner at Dread Hollow. He uses his old partner's head
Yeah.
in one of the.
So a lot of our
Oh Todd.
Yeah.
different like masks and stuff that you see and body molds are folks from around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the reason why I asked about this is because
So the only thing I ask, and then we have all this. Here's my kid, that little boy that slid at you. That's him when he was
yeah.
a baby.
Oh. So cute. I love this. When he was a baby. Oh. Now does he know that his picture is up
Oh yeah,
here?
we joke all the time. And then we told him that, and then not too long ago, he said, "When are you guys going to return me?" Because he's 6. And we were like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "The missing poster at the haunt." And we were like, and then like Dawn, we were like, "Bro, you are not really missing. Like we made that on Microsoft Word. Please calm down. Please don't tell people at school that."
Yeah, that you're missing. Oh, could you imagine? That's funny.
Oh, wow.
Now, did you make these?
Yep, these are cattle panels. They're just some wood and all the fun stuff. Of course, we got an actor who likes to climb up there sometimes. We follow out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then this is not a real garage door.
It's not.
Go. Take a closer look at it. It's just a piece of metal
Oh, wow.
that's been bent up and built. That's foam.
Yeah, because like different
That's
different
all it
places,
is.
Walgreens, Walmart, and stuff, they have stuff like this, and
Yep.
it rolls up and stuff.
Yep. And that's all this is just a piece of metal that we bent up to look like a garage door.
I love it.
Cool.
I love it. And you made the little
Yeah. Just like this. This was a van that was taken apart and brought in here. We had to take some walls down to bring this in here.
Oh yeah, I
so
bet.
it's
Oh, yeah.
gonna stay in here for a while.
Yeah.
No, where did you get that?
They pulled it out of the junkyard or something, and then they cut it, and then they had to take the walls down, bring it in here, then put the walls back up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much you guys know about like haunted houses when it comes to once you set it up,
Yeah.
you're permitted at that for firefighters. That way,
Yeah.
if they ever have to come in, they know how to move. So that's gonna be great.
Now, do you guys ever get comments about this? That-
Well, so we do host those like 600 to 900 Girl Scouts the weekend after we close. That Friday night we come in here and we cover all the movies out.
okay.
Because we have daisies that come in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the way to high schoolers.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing that last time, and I was it didn't bother me, but I was just wondering about that.
I mean, and it says on our website, like, you know your kids.
Yeah.
You know what your kids are going to see or not going to see, things of that nature.
Now, does this bell work? The bell,
Oh, that's a
That's a
or
light.
is that not a bell?
The light.
Oh,
You can see, so that was just a
Oh,
light that we pulled
okay.
out of the junkyard.
Yeah.
And then we run the 12-volt LEDs in there. So most of our stuff is ran off of power supplies from computers.
okay.
So it's mostly 12-volt.
Oh,
This is us starting to play with map projection a little bit.
okay.
Okay.
And they were like, we're going to put him in the locker. And I was like, are you all serious? And then when he came out of it, he scared the shit out of like damn near everybody.
Yeah, I definitely jump back. Big old
Actually, yeah,
man.
he made us this. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, do you guys have like a checklist that you like right before haunt season? You guys have to come in here and you have a checklist to check everything.
So we're
or-
pretty much in here. So every Thursday night we're in here, and then every weekend we're pretty much in here until haunt season. A lot of us will take a little time off in either July, like Emily and I are getting ready to take our week off the week after next. And then August we start actor training, then we roll straight into season. So it's, yeah, we have a checklist, but we have departments. So like sales,
Okay.
props, maintenance, acting, all of those, makeup, everybody has their own department.
Oh, okay. Now, your hiring process. Now, how does that work?
So what we do is we put an application out. We have basically like an open call. They'll come in, we hand them a costume, and then our acting director and a couple of our actors will take them inside the house. They'll do like a speaking line, then they'll do like a bang and boo kind of thing, and then they'll do more of like a or kind of, and to see what kind of actor they are. And then actually tonight, the ones that we have hired so far for the season, this is the second part of their audition is tonight. We actually put them in a live house with our customers tonight, and we'll move them around the house throughout the night to see how they do under pressure.
Oh, that's exciting. That is so exciting.
So then after that, then they're hired on, and then they start acting.
Now, typically, how many do you hire per season, or it just depends?
It just depends, but we always overhire because a
Okay.
lot of people quit.
Oh,
So here, if you look around this way, I'll show you
Right.
kind of basically what's happened is they're getting ready to start their checklist.
yeah,
Like, we're checking
absolutely.
everything. So these are like the airbags that you have in your car,
Yeah,
and this is what runs our train car. Everything's built in house.
that is awesome.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome. Now, do you double check before every time that you open the? Okay.
So it was checked earlier today by our prop guys, went in and kind of did their thing. And then here in a minute, we'll do one more check as our actors get ready to start stretching and go through their vocal exercises and stuff like that. And then we start getting them warmed up for the evening.
Okay. Now, I know that you pay your actors, correct?
Yes.
Do you have any volunteers ever?
Yes, so when we hired them on, we give them 3 different options that they can either be paid cash, or for every night that they work, they get 2 free tickets per night that they work if they choose to do that route instead of the cash route.
Okay.
And then we have one other one that is like cash plus tickets, depending on kind of what you want to do.
Okay.
But all of our off-season events are volunteer.
Okay.
So a lot of our off-season events, we're usually stacked with about 6 different haunted houses in-house. So tonight we have Blood Prison actors. Tonight that we have Asylum actors.
I was very excited
we
to
have
hear
Hell's
that.
Dungeon actors. So we have a little mix of a lot of different haunted houses in here tonight. And then our guys bounce around. So, because, acting, you knock the rust off, stuff like that. So we just want to make sure.
Now, the ones that you bring in from other haunts. Now, how do you do that? Like, you bring them in and you show them like where you want them and what you want them to do, or like how do you? Okay, pretty much.
A lot of them will normally ask us, "Would you want me to bring a costume?" No, because like I said, we're very much in our own universe here. We do allow like the Blood Prison folks, because some of them they have like a medical section. So the guys that came in tonight, they brought their medical stuff with them.
Yeah.
Asylum, they're an asylum, so obviously they were able to bring their costumes because it's a pretty time period with us. Yeah. Stuff like that. But normally we have them sign just a waiver, stuff like that. Yeah. And then we put their name on a registry, and then when we have an off-season event, we do a blast text like, "Hey, volunteer spots open, let us know if you want in on our call sheet." People will text us back, and then we fill them in our call sheets.
That's awesome.
So it's fun.
Yeah. Because I know some haunts, they'll bring in other actors from other places, and then some haunts won't.
Like, we have actors from other haunts that hit us up 3 hours ago, like, "Dude, we didn't know when you guys were open tonight. Can we come play?" Absolutely, come on down.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that so much.
But it's in this area, we all work together pretty good, all the different haunts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this was all created in-house, everything you see in here. I know when you guys are probably right in here, you saw like that. That is literally just a piece of white plastic, and then it's got LED lights. And then we wrote the computer program. Me and one of the other owners sat in a room back there one night and was like, "Blink, flash, blink, flash."
Oh,
No,
wow.
seriously, that's what you're telling the program. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
where it
okay.
simulates where the train is moved, like you see these lights behind here and everything.
Oh, yes.
That is literally a computer program that we've written to make it look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
So
Yeah.
this
Now, I
is
can't remember, this thing doesn't shake.
Yeah,
It does shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Those
It's supposed to
airbags go up and down.
Okay, you're right.
It's
You're
supposed
right.
to simulate like a train car.
It's been a hot minute.
So we did our best.
Yeah, I got that big Resident Evil vibe when the monster popped in last time.
So a couple years ago, when we initially built this about 3 seasons ago, we had a gentleman that worked in here that was a ballerina. He worked for the Louisville School of Ballet, and he was an absolute specimen of just the way he could move his body in this room. And that's why there's these up here, because sometimes he would come through the ceiling.
Why in the world?
Yeah. And then one
He
night...
doesn't work with you guys anymore.
No, he moved out of state. And then one night, he was going to do his thing, and this box has always, not this one, but there was a box very similar to that, and he went to jump through the ceiling. He jumped through the ceiling and went completely through the top of the box. And so literally he was standing like this in the box going, "Roar!" Because like at that point he can't get out of the box, and he's just roar. And you know, you're kind of watching on the video because there's obviously a camera in here going, and you can see the customers are kind of like,
what do we do?
and so the customers left, and then we're like running in here, like getting him out of the
because
box.
honestly, if we were in here and that happened to him, I mean, I would want to help him get out. But then again, he's acting, and so
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
do
he
you
went
do?
straight. He didn't do it anymore, but this, a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There it is.
We learn. Which, I mean, that was an accident.
And as you can see, these nice super industrial springs, all that's drilled into the floor, welded in, and all that good stuff.
That is amazing.
So, and that, And there's been at times, you know, we've got to look at the leveling of this thing. Sometimes it'll go off kilter. We bust airbags during the night.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll have an airbag go out and you'll hear it when it pops. And then literally our prop guys are in here like 8 a.m. the next morning, like Saturday morning, lifting.
Now, do you try to make sure that when people go in here and stuff, they're not jumping or anything
We
like
try,
that?
but people don't listen.
Oh, goodness. Okay, wow.
But we can see, like I said, there are cameras all over this facility.
Oh, yeah.
And that's to protect our actors and our customers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because we've had some customers been like, oh, I had this happen in here. And as soon as we say, hey, we'll roll that film back. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, no, I worked at Walgreens.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
So then that's it. That's the grand tour on that. Normal walkthrough time's about 22 to 23 minutes, depending on your group.
Yep.
Now, are you guys doing the pony tonight?
No, that was the Derby.
No, yeah.
They won't do that.
Tonight is blackout UV. Tonight,
Right.
your guys' goal is to make it out of here without a spore. Okay? If you can make it out, you'll get a prize. Ain't nobody making it out tonight.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody making it out tonight. We
It's
can
fun.
walk upstairs and it's probably insane up there right now.
Well, we don't have to.
Looking good. I like it. How you feel about it?
It's good.
So it's gonna be insane up here, okay?
That's okay.
They'll put the latex on and they'll do like we were showing you guys earlier, and then they'll do so many pulls for that character for a season.
It's so cool. I love that.
And those are all made in house here.
Oh, yeah.
So like there's a character running around that's got a mouth on tonight that is uppers and lowers. It turned out so good. And she can still talk and move, and it literally looks like teeth.
Sitting in the other room.
Oh.
Sorry. Now, do you guys ever do the UV activated paint?
She got some of it over here.
Yeah, I got
know.
some.
Yeah.
I love
You
that
got
stuff.
You can't really.
I'm here regardless.
But still,
I'm
I,
here.
in the hair,
Figured I'd
yes,
offer 'cause I'm
yes,
going right
in the
past
hair,
you.
everywhere. I love
Yeah,
it.
so here's this.
Oh yeah, nice. So amazing. I like that. I love it.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I want to be
it
alone.
is.
I'll be
It is
like,
crazy.
later, but if I really fucking need it.
Yeah, we'll go in here and show you this. This is our latex team. They do all the latex, which is a very thankless job.
It's okay. The glue smells are all the payment.
go. Can I see your face? So that's that latex pool that you guys we talk. Hi. This is your first night, right? Yep. This is one of our new booths.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And that's all latex. It's an
No,
upper,
I love it too.
it's an upper and a lower.
Thank you.
We just moved our makeup studio up here. It used to be in a Connex pod down here, but it would get to like 105 during those first couple weekends. So we're trying to make it better, so creation is better.
Yeah.
But we're still learning.
Yeah.
We did their show last night and it was super fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah. I love the Malice folks. They're a touch haunt, so
Yeah.
They're light
Light
touch,
touch,
yes.
yeah, light touch,
Yes.
not crazy,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, we done crazy.
We've done crazy.
We done, yeah, crazy.
Yep.
Right. There is so
So
many.
from here right now, you can go to within 15 minutes, Malice Manor, Devil's Attic, Haunted Hotel. 30 minutes, you've got Dark Hallow, Taylorsville Terror.
Yeah.
Veil of Darkness is opening. Scareview Manor is opening. Nightmare Forest is 45 from here.
Yeah,
Film
and they-
Screams is
They
45.
said they're adding another one at Nightmare Forest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, is there any of those haunts that you highly recommend, other than this one, of course?
Oh, like my personal favorite? So if I had to pick my top 3 in the area, I would go Black Orchard, Malice Manor, Dark Hallow.
What about outside the area?
Yeah.
Like out of Kentucky,
Like anywhere you could go.
Well,
I love Nightmare on Edgewood, but of course it got shut down.
Yeah.
He closed. I love Dent.
Loved it.
we loved
We
him.
loved it.
Loved him.
I really like Devil's Attic show here in Louisville too.
Okay.
They have a good.
Yeah.
They're no touch, and but they are so good at
Yeah.
the like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Jump.
really. Oh, Baxter Avenue Morgue. That's another like, little known one here in Louisville. It's been around for 50 years. Those are my tops. Yeah.
And that's a look inside the screams at American Horrorplex. If you haven't experienced it yet, make sure you plan a night at American Horrorplex this season in Louisville, Kentucky. And be sure to check out their new VIP option, where you get the chance to take control of the screams yourself. A huge thank you to the American Horrorplex team for letting us go behind the scenes and see what makes this haunt come alive. Until next time, keep the lights off, and we'll see you inside the screams. Happy Haunt Night.